What's up, everybody? Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again with the live stream. Huh? If you're here, make sure you like it. Make sure you leave me something in the chat. And tonight I'm going to talk about this. Now, this message is it's a pretty broad spectrum. I guess in some ways I could also call it like a PSA. um, because I see and recognize a lot of people trying to give me suggestions, people trying to give me unwanted advices about this and that and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of these people, this is not, what I'm doing, the life that I'm living is not their level of expertise. Number one. Number two, I just want to state publicly for the record, I'm not in competition with any of you. And number three, I want to send this message out to other diasporians that have ventured onto the continent because, you may see other people doing other things and you may see other people experiencing success or, giving off an image of success. And we don't know how valid any of that stuff is. So I'm going to talk about all these topics tonight. What's up, guys? If you're here, make sure you leave me a message in the chat room. It's been a week. I also want to inform you guys that the Come Chill With Me video, as it stands, is on hold. I know I started promoting it. I had every intention to release it about 2 weeks ago. However, something very exciting is coming up. So we're going to hold off on the Come Chill With Me for now until the near future. And I will let you know when that gets dropped, obviously. So the first thing I want to talk about is, people giving me their unwanted advices. I know that some people don't necessarily support or enjoy my musical journey. I actually received a comment earlier today on one of my reels that said, well, what does this have to do with Africa? And what does this have to do with, the racial climate in the US? First and foremost, I want to say that I have the right to evolve. I want to say that. Okay. I have the right to continually explore myself, to continually cultivate whatever it is that I'm interested in. I am not a single dimensional person. Okay. I'm a multi-dimensional person, which means I can delve and explore into different things. You see, in as much people that have been viewing me, especially for the long time, they probably know my position on so many things because I've echoed them severally on my channel in my videos. But at this point in my life, as I get older, I also want to explore other things that I felt have been suppressed, feel that I have not been able to cultivate, other interests, and other things that may very well, quite frankly, be profitable for me. Because we all know that this Pan-African conversation, is not profitable. We all know that, pro-blackness is not profitable. We all know that promoting, our people to be self-sufficient. We know that these things are not profitable. Okay? I have the right to cultivate my interests. I have the right to evolve. I have the right to change. And I don't have to explain that to anyone. Okay? I'm not in competition with any of you. That's my first point. Secondarily, a lot of people, I know we're in an era now where people don't need any expertise to share their opinion, and everybody has a platform, everybody has an audience, everybody has a voice in the social media realm. Okay. But I'm from the old school. And so what that means is when you want to advise someone, you need to have some expertise or street cred. That's what we used to call it back in the days. What's up, guys? Make sure you like the stream. Who's in here? I'm going to say hello. So leave me something if you want to be greeted. What's up, Nana Dreams? In the building. I see you there. Mind, Body, and Soul TV. Oh my goodness, we're having that problem again where we have more spectators than participants in the chat room. Here we go again. Moderators, please keep me updated on the like count, please, because I won't hesitate to stop the show. I'm not in the mood to play games with y'all today. What's up, Sick Lion? Thank you so much for being on code. I appreciate those of y'all that can follow simple directions, okay? Come in, say hello, like the stream, support the stream, get involved in the conversation. Today's topic is I'm not in competition with any of you, okay? This goes out also to other YouTubers. Okay, whatever you're doing on your platform, good for you. You found a recipe, you found a system, you found an equation that works for you. Well done. I'm not you, you're not me. And guess what? Follow the leader. Okay? The leader doesn't follow the mass. Okay? The leader leads and the follows follow the leader. I'm here on YouTube to kind of share my journey for other like-minded individuals, people that are not conventional, people that may need inspiration or motivation to pursue their non-conventional life. That's what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is not dictated by the trends. I can't stress it enough, you know? And even though for me, my journey is longer, What's up, Queenie? I see you there. What's up, Amina? I see you there. Hi. Thanks, my body. So yeah, I did a little rose gold hair today. Well, it's not today. I did it earlier in the week. But yeah, you know, this is my birthday month, so I just felt like, okay, last year we did the pink, which was lit. This year we've tried this. I've got a lot of surprises up my sleeve for this month here. So y'all just buckle in and stay ready for June. Okay. My path has been longer than other people because I have stuck to my goals and I've stuck to my principles, right? I'm not willing to sell out. I'm not willing to sell my soul and do the song and dance. Okay. I'm okay with the gradual growth that's organic. Then the trendy, you know, growth. The thing that some people don't realize is when you jump on trends, when you're someone who's dictated by trends, you have to keep that momentum to keep, for instance, your audience engaged. There are some people I know here on YouTube, they've had a couple viral videos, okay? There's one person in particular that did a video that was about the Chinese, okay? And this person had, you know, that month they had an explosive month. Big shout out to any other YouTube content creators. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? You know, you might have a big video this month and then like nothing next month. It just varies. But at the time, this YouTuber was a relatively new YouTuber. They had a massive, you know, viral video on the Chinese. This was during the COVID time. Okay. This individual wanted to quit their job and, you know, go into YouTube full time. Several people advised that person, don't do that because you can't really bank off of this thing. As far as I know, that channel has never been able to catch up with that one viral video that they had. You see, that's the kind of stuff that goes along with trends. Okay, because you got to keep the momentum. I can't do that. I can't do that. But one thing that I can do time after time and throughout the years is be myself. You see, because myself is not wavering. The core values of Gina, the core values of the African superstar is not, you know, I'm not in competition with other people. A lot of the things that other people want, I don't even want them. Okay. I started, you know, assessing the continent before it was a trend because I liked it. And at that time, many other people, many of my peers were not interested in the continent whatsoever. I'm not in competition with y'all. You guys, you other leaders out there, you other visionaries, you're not in competition with them. Okay, you see them doing this, you see them doing that. Sometimes it looks like they've passed you up. How many of you guys, first trivia question, big shout out to the family. I haven't seen like counts. Moderators, hook me up. Anybody with a wrench, let me know what's up. with the like counts. But the first trivia question, so put a number 1 if you've ever seen this happen. You're driving on the road and there's this crazy driver, okay? They're behind you, you know, they're going around you, they're speeding, they're doing all this stuff. And, you know, later on, as you keep driving up the road, you see them at the light. Or sometimes you might see them pulled over by the police. Or in rare occasions, you might even see that car has now been in a car accident. Okay? That's the illustration that I want to give to you guys when it comes in terms of competition. Because everybody's on their own path, and you see other people around you, and you're seeing a snapshot of maybe their journey. You know? In other words, to those of us that are here on the continent, okay, the comparisons will definitely come in for us, you know, because you're going to see other diasporians come here, buy the land, start the business, maybe have the relationship, start having all kind of positive things happen in their life, you know, and your journey may be different. Okay, you might be the person that has to go back and forth. You might be the person that has had some poor experiences. You might be the person that's had, you know, got scammed or got, you know, bad business deals or failed business, you know, whatever. Okay, and then you start looking at your other peers and saying, damn, I'm behind. I don't have this. I don't have that. This and that and this and that is not working. You're not in competition with anybody, guys. Can we please get the likes up? Can we get the likes up, please? I mean, it's very simple, guys. I have not been live in a week. So let's just do it like Nike. Don't get caught up in the competition game, guys. You really don't know what's happening behind the scenes. If anything, social media has taught you that everything is not as it seems. You cannot get all bent out of shape because of what you're seeing. People are showing you what they want you to see. Okay, you guys know, some of you guys know that is on my other social medias. Every time I go out, basically, I do a photo shoot in my room. I post pictures of my clothes. You know, I did a video several months ago about me being able to wear my clothes here in Ghana. One of my favorite reasons of being here, I absolutely love it. So I always take pictures because I want to see my clothes, you know, and have pictures, memoirs of them. When I do those photo shoots, I might take like 10 pics, you know, and I might post the best 2 or the best 1. Okay, not going to post the one where the lighting's not great. Not going to post the one where my belly looks too big. Not going to post the one where my mouth was open or my eyes were shut. Hello? It's human nature. You want to present the best side of things. That's what we're seeing when we see our peers, guys. That's what we're seeing. If we're honest, that's even how we operate. Okay, we don't want to be seen in a poor light, in a bad light, in a light of failure. We want to be seen as if we have it going on and we have things in place and together. You are not in competition with anyone. I'm not in competition with any of you guys. Because first of all, you can't do what I'm doing. You know, some of the things I'm doing, you can't do it. Now, absolutely, you can organize yourself and migrate to the continent. By all means. Can you turn into a rap star? I don't know. Can you wear pink hair? Well, I don't know. Do you have the liberty that I have? Maybe you have a family. Maybe you have a business. You can't just pick up and move. Huh? Do you have dual citizenship? You know, these are the things. I'm in a different position than some people. And there are other people that are in a different position than me. You know, if you want to compete with anybody, if you want to compete with anything, compete with yourself. Compete with yourself. Compete with yourself. Say, look, I know I can do this. I know that I can produce this. I know that I can get these fitness results. I know that I can get these financial goals accomplished. Huh? You know, I know I can do these travels. I know I can do, compete with yourself because that's measurable. But I can't compete, for instance, with Mind, Body, and Soul TV. She's got a whole different, situation going on than what I got. I can't compete with Amina. You know, I can't compete with Queenie. Huh? Nor should I. And quite frankly, guys, you will always be dissatisfied if you start competing with other people. You will always be dissatisfied because it's like apples and oranges. You know, if for instance you're an athlete, okay, that's a place where competition is the name of the game. Obviously, you're an athlete, you want to win your sport, you want to win the medal, you want to win the prize money, you want to win the Olympics, whatever. That's a reasonable place for competition. Life competition is something that will leave you dissatisfied because you can't really measure competition because first of all, you don't know all the dynamics. You don't know all the dynamics of what you're up against or what's being portrayed or what the true story is. You don't know. So for instance, like this year for me is all about the music. That's what I've really, really been compelling myself to do. I'm like, Gina, after I've done a few music, I've done a couple tracks, I've done a couple music videos. I'm like, okay, now let's take it to the next level. Let's do something dynamic. Let's do something avant-garde. Let's really, put our creativity into it, and let's do something that's going to be memorable. And that's I'm competing against myself, but I'm not in competition with any of you guys. And if you're a close associate of mine, to be honest, I'm actually happy to see you achieve your goals. I have several friends that are here on the continent, and I rejoice for them when things are going their way, when things are working out positively, because I know the struggle. And there's so many things behind the scenes that people don't know. Diaspora, the journey is it's up and down. I had the pleasure of seeing my nephew Asar yesterday, sister Yall. We had a lunch and spent some time together. We were talking about it. We were talking about the back and forth. She came to Ghana, had to go back to the US for a period of time. She's currently living here, and her husband is still back in the States. A huge sacrifice, not being able to live with your partner. I know Lady Visionary, lives in Rwanda. Her mom passed away while she has been abroad. She had to handle the funeral arrangement. She had to travel back. It was really expensive. I spoke to her the other day, and she talked about, handling legal things related to her mother's situation. These are the things that go on behind the scenes that you see us here on YouTube, and you just see the glamour, and you don't know. My last video shoot, come chill with me. I did a behind the scenes video here. That day was insane. We were over 4 hours behind schedule because of problems with the models. And I was thinking to myself, well, I'm the musician, I'm the star, I'm here on time, and I'm waiting for this model who has been paid for, supposed to be here. You see, but when you watch the video, you see the video, and you're like, oh my God, this video was hot. Y'all don't know. I have been, the African Superstar family has been contributing to my music project. But in regards to how much I've invested in my music project, is minimal what I have received from others, to be honest. Okay, because it's expensive. I've recorded 7 tracks currently, okay, which are 500 CDs a pop, okay, and I've shot 3 music videos that range from 3,000 up to 5,000 CDs a piece. Not to mention the beats that I've purchased, the costumes I've purchased to go into the videos, hair, makeup. Okay, you see what I'm saying? If you were to watch me and just be like, oh my God, African Superstar, and you feel some kind of way, You don't know all the back story. That's why I'm telling you guys, don't get caught up in the competition game. I'm not in competition with other people. Okay, I'm trying to find out and live in the most optimal version of myself. That's what I'm all about. Okay, that's what me being here on the continent is all about. It's not a fad, it's not a trend for me. It's about the substance of my life. I don't want to look good online and then be living a crazy life off of camera, which is what a lot of your favorite YouTubers, it's what they do. It's what they do. It's what a lot of people do in general. What's up, Honeycomb? What's up, family? Thank you so much for getting the likes up, everybody. Show me some love in the chat room. Like the stream. Leave me a message. Support the stream. Tonight, I'm talking about I'm not in competition with none of y'all. Some of you might think that you're in competition with me. In your delusional world, you might be like, yeah, the African superstar. Listen. If you do anything regarding, my likeness, do better. Find a way to use perhaps the resources that I'm providing you and do it better. Do it better. It took me several years to move to the continent. I had to move to a different country, and even currently I have to toggle between the two worlds. Okay, do it so that you don't, you've been able to observe and refine my process. That's what you should do. Why should you have to have the added expense and the ups and downs that I went through as a novice, as someone who is ignorant, as a first timer, as a pioneer, when you can watch the other person and say, okay, I want to avoid this. I'm going to take that example and I'm going to refine it and I'm going to make it good. For instance, going back to the music, I'm an independent artist. Okay. I spoke to, a fellow musician the other day and they were like, well, why don't you get record company? Why don't you get a distribution, deal or something like that to help get your music more, more well circulated and blah, blah, blah. I said, no. How many behind the music does it take? How many, what happened to this star? Where are they now? Does it take for you to know that if you can manage your own affairs, it's the best thing to do? Because whenever you start getting third parties involved, a lot of times, it becomes more problematic. You start spending more money. You don't even know what's happening. You get into contracts you don't like. You lose creative control. I don't want none of that. Okay? I want to put myself into my music. I want my songs to be 100% Gina's expression. And one day when I make the big one or the big ones, the hits, then I'm going to be the one to benefit. No other person will benefit because I'm the one who has innovated the process from start to finish. Don't be in competition with other people, guys. Be in competition with yourself. Be in competition with yourself. If you're here on YouTube and you see other people, doing whatever. I mean, obviously, as a woman in social media, in music, I know what sells. Second trivia question, guys. What are some things that sell in music? Let's see what y'all got. Big shout out to the African Superstar family. Oh, we got 20 y'all in here. Can I get some love in the chat room? What's up? Can I get some super chats? It is my birthday month. I'm coming to the African Superstar family like, what's up? Show me some tangible love. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. Cash App, PayPal, GoFundMe, AfricanSuperstar.com. I also offer consultations here in Ghana. Big shout outs. I've gotten a few last week. If you are traveling here and you have questions, I offer consultations, $100 a pop. And I can get you your information, help you with your airport transfers, answer immigration questions. Somebody tried and true. Send me an email. But guys, look, If you want to win, if you want to really excel, the only person that you got to compete with is you. You know, you can set a simple goal like, okay, this time next year, I want to have accomplished this. I don't do, for instance, like, what do they call them? New Year's resolutions. The trivia question in the chat room, guys, is what sells in music? What kind of stuff sells in music? Put that in the chat room. I don't do New Year's resolutions, for instance. I usually set goals. Like, okay, this year, like, for instance, you guys know one of my goals is to record 10 tracks this year. Okay, that's one of my goals. I'm well on my way to achieving it because it's already June and I have 7 tracks recorded. Yes, I know you guys didn't know because only 4 of them is out official. Hello? Yes, 4 of them is out official, but there's 3 that are not released yet currently. But that means I only got 3 more to hit my goal. Okay? I'm putting all my energy and resources into my project. Okay? I don't got time to be worried about what Prince Ayoko is doing in Tamale or what My Body and Soul TV is doing in Atlanta. Okay? Or even what's happening here on YouTube. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. The time that I could be wasting worried about someone else, comparing myself to someone else, monitoring their every move, that's time I could be sitting down doing lyrics, listening to beats, composing, practicing, singing, rapping. Hello? Compete with yourself. You're not in competition with me. And I'm not in competition with you. And when you're here on the continent, you're not in competition with the other diasporans that are here. You're not. Okay? You don't know what people's coming here to the continent with. For instance, today, big shout outs to Barbara Sutton and Miss Aquila from the African Superstar family. Hello. Yes, I did have the pleasure of spending the afternoon with my big aunties. And, you know, for instance, the 2 of them, they are retirees. Okay? That means they have pensions, they have Social Security, they have money coming in. Okay? Barbara, for instance, built a house here in Ghana. Okay? I would be a fool to be trying to compete with these ladies. They have a lot of things at their disposal with their transition here in Ghana. You see? Know your role, slow your roll, and focus on what you can do. All right, big shout outs to the family. Honeycomb, I'm trying to do, listen, I would love to do a concert, but right now I gotta build up my catalog. Okay, because I did ask a promoter, I said, okay, how many songs does it take to do like a 2-hour concert? Because you know they be doing like the medleys and they don't play the full songs and all that, and they be doing acapellas and they be doing all kind of stuff. He said probably about like 20 songs. Okay, so right now, you know, my catalog is small. So before I can do a concert, I need to build the catalog. I need to get the audience. I need to get the fans and all that stuff. So first things first, and this year is all about the music. You know, get the catalog popping, get the music videos popping, get, you know, some performances, get some airtime on the television shows here in Ghana, on the radios. You know, that's the stuff I'm on. And that's the stuff I'm doing, you know, performing. You know, I performed for a birthday party here in Ghana. I performed for Independence Day, you know what I'm saying, in Tama. Look, your girl's on it. Okay? I don't got time to be worried about what everybody else is doing. I don't have time for that. Okay? I am trying to do what Gina is doing. Yes, I'm doing the consulting because I get a lot of people asking me questions about Ghana. And I'm like, okay, this can be mutually beneficial. Obviously, I'm a trustworthy individual. I've been here on the ground now, going on 2 years. I'm knowledgeable about Ghana. So I can be trusted. And I can also make income from it. So when you have your questions about Ghana, just send me an email with consultation in the subject line. And then you need to send your $100 fee to either my Cash App or my PayPal. and I will be able to render services for you. So again, that includes airport transportation, immigration questions, travel questions, lodging questions, these kind of things. And these are I'm just going to provide you information. Okay. I don't offer tours or anything like that, but I can consult and help you. I also offer Zoom calls as well. If you just want to have a conversation or you have questions, you don't want to do it in an email form. And that costs $50 for 30 minutes or $100 for an hour. And we can set up a Zoom time and on your time, and we can go ahead and do that. Anyway, moving on. Prince Ayoko says, as a matter of fact, I don't think there should be competition in life. Everyone has a plan and what they want to accomplish in life. This is called self-determination and believe in what you're doing. Absolutely. Honeycomb, yes. Merch. The AfricanSuperstar.com. Scrolling right there on your screen, right there. www.theafricansuperstar.com. You can get merch. Show some love and support on this channel. All right. So the trivia question I asked, what sells in music? Okay. Because I was making the point that I know certain things that sell in music, but some of those things are not positive when it comes to women. All right. Over sexualized images sells. Vulgar lyrics, offensive kind of language, swearing, this kind of stuff, bullying, these kind of things are the things that sell in music. Controversy and drama sell in music. Amina says catchy beats. Beats do as well. But I mean, when you look at some of the big names, like when I think of big names in, Black female artists currently, like from America, you got, Nicki Minaj, you've got, Cardi B is going to go into that category. You got Meg Thee Stallion, you got Beyonce. I know Mary J. Blige just put another one out, but you kind of have this, it's kind of like a cookie cutter image of what you need to be as a female artist to get out there. Big shout outs to the African Superstar family. Thanks, Prince Ayoko, for the kind words. I'm doing me. Look, that's what I'm telling y'all. I'm not in competition because, in my opinion, I got my own style. I got my own flow. I got my own vibe. You know what I'm saying? I can't, there's not a person that I can say this is who I want to emulate through my music. There's not anybody. There's lots of influences because I'm a music lover, so I like lyrics that mean stuff. That's very important to me. I would say that comes from my love of old school music, real love songs, powerful, socially aware music like Marvin Gaye, what's going on and things that talked about various things going on in time periods, these kind of things. And that's what influences me. But me, as I am, I don't see other artists that are like me. I don't know. And I'm just going to keep going on with what I got because I got so much to bring out. Prince Ayoko, man, listen. Okay, I'll need to provide you my Momo number. My Momo number. Are you ready? Prince Ayoko, I'll send you my Momo number. Are you ready? Just type yes if you're ready, and I'll give it to you. Mind, Body, and Soul TV says, be your own competition is what I live by, but I do look at millionaires to learn. Yeah, I mean, looking at other people to gauge is good. You know, like, so for instance, those of you guys that are looking at the continent for whatever various stuff, you know, some people want to come here and they want to start farms and this and that. Okay, Prince Ayoko, my Momo number is 055 395 9066. Okay, so again, that's 055 395 9066. Okay? So you can send Momo funds there and I will be able to collect them. So just let me know when you do so that I can get the available party to be checking up. And Mind, Body, and Soul TV is also putting the PayPal information there too. Thank you. Yeah, so what I was saying is, yes, definitely look at other people and see their journey, and you can maybe take different points from the journey and be like, okay, this is how I'm going to actually do my movements, you know, based off of how, oh, this person did this, oh, this person did that, you know, because that's smart. Actually, that helps you streamline the process. You know what I'm saying? Why should you struggle when you can utilize information to help your process go smooth? You know, I knew, for instance, when I come to Ghana, I need to be very Prince Ayoko, man. Bruh. Okay, let me just put it in here because he can't, he didn't get the message. Let's see here. But yeah, definitely take pointers from other people. I knew when I was coming to Ghana, like, I didn't want to get here and have a massive culture shock. So I realized the more often I come here, the better it's going to be. The more acclimated I'm going to be. And I knew also that the more acclimated that you are, the less easy it is for someone to take advantage of you. Okay. So let's say, for instance, let me get somebody from the chat. What's up, family? Okay, let's say Honeycomb comes to Ghana. All right. And Honeycomb's never been here ever before. So Honeycomb gets to the airport and the taxi man is there. And she says, okay, I need to go, let me pick a community. Where could you go? I need to go to Osu. Okay, that's a popular, area. Okay. So the taxi driver tells her, oh yeah, that's going to be $50. Now, if Honeycomb knows that, okay, from the airport to Osu is really not that far. Actually, for those my Ghana folk, they know that it's not that far. So maybe the ride should actually be like only like 20 CDs, which calculates into a couple, few dollars. Okay. If you know, for instance, you're going to be like, yo, Chale, that's way too much money for one taxi ride. But if you don't know, you'll just think, oh, well, that's the price. That's the price he's giving me. That's how much it costs. What's up, Debbie? I see you there. Big shout outs to you. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm just sharing my PSA, I guess. I'm not in competition with none of y'all. Okay, I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to make my own path. I'm trying to do an unconventional life here on the continent. I'm trying to find my own way. I'm not trying to do what other people have done. I'm not trying to do that. If I just want to do that, then, I could have just stayed put. If I just want to live the cookie cutter life, I didn't need to pick up and move across the world and do all that extra stuff. Nah, I didn't need to do all that. If I just wanted to live like everybody else, if I just want to be in the rat race, if I just want to copy everybody and do the American dream, I could have stayed put. Okay? I'm out here on this continent because I want to do something different. I want to do something new. I want to do something fresh. That's what it is. So a word to the wise, to the family, you're not in competition with anybody. Okay? If you're wise, you need to be in competition with yourself. Just try to do better. Do better next year than what you're doing now. 6 months, you got this goal. Big shout out to Debbie. Debbie says there's enough room in this world for each individual to do their own thing. Blessed and highly favored. What's up? Thanks, guys, for being on code. This is my first live in a week. Y'all gonna show me some love or what? Because I did get a couple emails and people's like, Gina, what's up? The truth is, I was busy. Yes, I was busy this week. I didn't have time for YouTube like that. Sometimes, real life got to take a precedence. You got to concentrate and, perform. You got to implement. Guys, look. Every day is less and less of our time that we have. That's just the truth. Okay? We like to think that we're going to have a long life and, we like to think we still have time. That's how we feel. That's how we behave. That's our perspective a lot of times. But guess what, guys? The truth is, we don't know. We don't know. Which means every single day, everybody who's up in here is an adult. Okay? Every single daggone day. Every single day, guys, you need to be driving at the goal. I promise you that. I promise you that. And even if your progress is slow, if it's gradual, if you take that approach and you're trying to put in all the time, my goals are when I work on music, my goals are to, record my music, okay? And then eventually do videos for that because all my songs I want to do videos for. What's up, Planet? I see you there. Big shout out to you. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you like the stream, support the stream. What's up? And that's my goal, and when I work on songs and I'm not that crazy about them, like I don't feel like 100%, I learned that from Adele. She said she had an interview several years ago and the interviewer was asking her, well, how do you know which songs, to put on your album? And how do you know when you've worked on a song that's going to be a hit? And she says, I try to make music that moves me, I try to make music that I can also feel my own song or when I read the lyrics or whatever. That's what she said. And that's some of the best advice I've ever taken from, a fellow artist. And I try to make music that moves myself. When I listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is hot. Or in the case of like Ghana is Good for Me. That song is about my life, It speaks about how I love Ghana and how deep it is, And that's what you got to do. You got to put yourself 500% into your goals, guys. And I promise you that. I can definitively tell you, if you are putting 500% into whatever goal it is on your table, whatever goal it is, if you are tuning out the nonsense and you're not engaging in erroneous behaviors and time consuming, dealing with certain people in certain situations is very draining and time consuming. And you've got to know when to cut that stuff out and then redirect your energy back onto your projects. If I was distracted by what are some of the things that are personally going on in my life right this minute, I would not have a fruitful year. Behind the scenes, my life this year has been extremely chaotic. I know y'all would never know. This year has been it started in January, okay? And it's been full on ever since. If I let the issues in my personal life affect what I'm trying to do professionally, I would not have gotten anything accomplished because, like I said, it started at the beginning of the year. Now, since that has happened, since the beginning of the year, I've released a music video and I've recorded several tracks, and I've released 3 tracks so far this year. Yeah. So I've put, the energy that I could have been wasting on my personal situations, and I put them into something that can actually be, um, measurable for me, something that's going to help me along, because my goal is 10 songs, so that's what I'm on. Big shout out to the African Superstar family. Blessed and highly favored says, personally, I focus on doing things I love that make me happy and limit the amount of time I spend on social media. The matrix can really have you changing to become something that isn't real. Absolutely. Social media is distracting. We all love it. To a certain degree, we all utilize it. I mean, some of us more than others. Definitely content creators, we're here. We're here on YouTube. I've been spending a significant amount of time on TikTok. I'm using TikTok to promote my music, so I'm constantly on there. And TikTok has been really interesting for me. I've been doing some acting, I've been doing duets, I've been doing freestyles, I've been doing voiceovers. It's like an opportunity for me to really be creative and, show my many dimensions. And it's really interesting, but it's time consuming, you know? And so there are times when you, like Blessed and Highly Favored said, you've got to disconnect from some of those distractions and redirect your energy. You only have so much energy, guys. Okay? You don't have a limited amount of energies. Let's be real about this. Let's say in a day your energy level is at 100%. Okay? And then you're spending like 60% on your social media. And then you got 40% of your energy left to facilitate the rest of your day. No, that's not how you want to do it. You at least want to have, I'd say, at least half or more going into the directions that you need it to go into. One of my other goals is fitness, obviously. Fitness is a long-standing part of my life. But I always say, okay, Monday through Friday, hit the gym as much as you can. If you don't have studio, if you don't have videos, if you don't have meetings, be at that gym every day. Even if you're tired, because I run on the treadmill. If I don't run on the treadmill, I got to do the bike, but I got to do at least 30 minutes of cardio every time I go to the gym. That's how it goes. Funnel your energy into things that are going to be beneficial. Now, when I have an event to go to, or when I'm shooting a music video and I want to make sure I look good, I want to be fit, I want to be in shape, I want to look, nice. Because I have that regular routine, I'm going to be ready. I can be ready for whatever because I have that routine. Versus, oh shoot, I got a video in a month. Let me do this crash diet. Let me, starve myself and stuff, blah, blah, blah. No, just implement a routine and then stick to it. For me, fitness has been also another really positive outlet to help me cope with life. Going to the gym, working out is something I can control. It's something that makes me feel good, and it's something that's beneficial for me. Okay? And you can do it as much as you want, and it's not going to hurt you. Nobody's going to say, oh my God, Blessed and Highly Favored, you done did too many crunches today. No. You done burnt too many calories today. Big shout outs. What's up, Dream Star? Yes, family. So that is today's live stream. Those of you that have just entered, you'll just need to check the playback. Okay. But yes, the moral of the story is I'm not in competition with you. Okay. You're not in competition with me. You should be in competition with yourself to compel yourself to high performance. Okay. Cut out the distractions. Redirect your energy into things that's going to be beneficial for you. That's it. Because at the end of the day, okay, whatever Dorina Star is doing, I can't say, well, I did this more than Dorina Star. I did this more than this, that, blah. No. It doesn't work like that. Okay, at the end of the day, you got to have something to show for yourself. If that's important to you, if legacy is important to you, you've got to have something to show for yourself. I'm very proud of where I am right now in my life. When I look back and say, wow, I've done this, I've done that, I've been able to do this and that. I'm so excited to be a music star here in Ghana. It's amazing. Because I literally created that. You know, I didn't have to get discovered. I didn't have to do no auditions. All I did was go record my track and then go direct to public here on YouTube. That's it. You know? So big shout outs to those of you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Hey, before you leave, make sure you like the stream. Hello. Yes, it's good for our engagement. Okay, the channel is growing. Slow and steady, but we growing. You know? But the beautiful thing is I didn't have to do anything inappropriate to grow my channel. I didn't have to buy viewers. I didn't have to sell my soul. I didn't have to embarrass myself or do scandalous and shady stuff. Hello. So I'm okay with my slow and steady, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I can rest my head at night knowing that I haven't done anything unscrupulous to get where I am in life. Okay? So big shout out to the African Superstar family. Thank you guys for coming to my live stream today. I know you missed me. I know it's been a little minute. So I will see you guys again very soon. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.